Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so I've been updating you guys in my free Telegram group to say what I've been doing with my $200 challenge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is basically a ByBit account that I started off with $200 on January the 2nd this year, 2023. And I traded it up quite a bit, quite well, I thought. So it was almost getting onto like $4,000, but unfortunately it didn't quite get there. And then I ended up in this kind of long position, and then the price went down rather heavily. Now, as I mentioned in my Telegram group this morning, the second order I had, because basically what I did was I went in with 50% of my capital and saved the other 50% just in case things got a bit hairy. And they got a bit hairy. So what happened this morning was, if you look at the filled one here, you can see that this filled at 21,896 with the rest of the money I had. So 21,896 it actually looks quite good actually at the moment. It's like about here. So it was this wick that came down there. Now, I'm really hoping that is the bottom. Unfortunately, there's so much negativity in the market and stuff, and everyone's trying to short it. And the price could go down. But what it means now is that my liquidation price is 20,692, which is okay. It's not brilliant. I wished it was a bit further away. So I kind of wish I'd done 5x leverage rather than 10x leverage, because that would have made it well below 20 grand now, which would have been a lot more comfortable. So what my plan is, and I also mentioned this in the Telegram group, is I've set this limit order for a limit sell order just above my entry. So what that will actually do, that will take half the money out of the trade at about a 2% profit. So by the time you pay the fees, it'll probably be pretty much break even. And then that will give me 50% of the capital to play with again, you see. So the idea is that if it, maybe wicks up there, comes back down again, I've still got another 50% to try and get an even lower entry. Because I think it's going to go up fairly soon. I just don't know when, really. There is talk of it going down to sort of 20.6, 20.7, that kind of level. It's totally possible, and it may well do that. If it does that, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble, aren't I? Because obviously my liquidation price is 20.692. Now, this is the thing where, I'm doing this as a bit of entertainment for the YouTube channel, and also to kind of show you, what you can do with $200. Now, what I don't want to do is lose it all, so that would be a mad thing to do. If this was my own kind of personal trade, I know it is my own personal trade, but if this was my own personal trade that I wasn't showing everybody, I'd probably put a bit more money into it and maybe come down here to this section here and then kind of increase the margin there to lower the liquidation price. That's what I'd probably do, but I don't really want to spoil the challenge, by putting more money into it. I want to stick with the original $200 that I've got. So it's going to make sense for me to put a stop loss in this somewhere. But the problem is the price is so jumpy up and down at the moment. I don't particularly want to, because I don't want it to get stopped out in such a loss, because it's actually down like minus $900 now, which is not very nice, is it? I mean, overall, it's not bad. Let me just log in. Okay, I'm not sure why that logged me out, actually, but yeah, I mean, the count overall, $2,221, 0.1 of a Bitcoin. I started off with 0.0123 Bitcoin. So, if I was to just kind of close the trade now, I'd still be significantly up from when I was started in January. But I don't know. I think at the moment, I'm 29% down, which is not good, but the break-even price is up here at 22,649, which isn't that far away, is it? So I'm really hoping for a bit of a pump today. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. So at the moment, I haven't got a stop loss set, which is a bit dangerous, really, to be honest. I mean, I'd suggest if you're in a similar position like this, you look into putting a stop loss in so that if it all goes bad, you've still got something to play with tomorrow. And that's the goal, really, because in theory, if I end up with $200 again, if I did as well as I did so far, I could trade it back up in 2.5 months, back up to, 3 or 4 grand. But, obviously I did get a little bit lucky from time to time with that. And, I can't guarantee I'll do it again. If I did it again, I would probably do it slightly different in that if I saw a profit, I'd probably take it. And I'd try not to be too greedy, and I'd probably use less leverage and look for more consistent gains over time rather than bigger gains less often. I think that's probably the way to go overall, really. Anyway, since I started making the video, Bitcoin's had a little bit of a tick up, actually. And you can see now that rather than being like, pretty much $1,000 down, I'm down minus 768, which is like not so bad, minus 24%. So, there's kind of a light at the end of the tunnel, if you like. I just need it to not get rejected off the next support, which I guess, if we look on TradingView and then maybe put the VPVR on. Okay, so I'm going to break even at 22,649. And over here on TradingView, what I like to do is put these horizontal rays where I've got the entry. So let's just change that. So if I just change that to 22,649, I think it was 22,649.24. 22,649.24. Okay. And then I've given this a text of SWC2, which is the $200 trading account. So that's where that is. Let's just move that across a little bit so we can see what we're doing. So that's what we're looking to get up to, just to break even. Now, I think if it gets to there, because of the sort of lack of liquidity there, it should shoot through this section quite quickly and get back up here. But even so, I do want to still take that 50% off the table, just in case something goes wrong again, because it's really not nice being 20% down with no capital left. So I'd probably suggest the next resistance is probably about here, about 22,419, something like that. Looking at the indicators there, I can see WaveEdge, which is this one here. I just put this green triangle there. That was actually 8 o'clock last night. This green triangle indicates whale activity. In this case, this is whale buying activity. This is obviously like really good news. So this could push the price up as well. The other thing that looks a bit promising is the fact that on the hourly time frame, the MACD has now gone positive, which is good news. I'm kind of hoping that on the 2-hour time frame, it does that as well soon, which that candle closes in 1 hour 21 minutes. So that's actually at 2 p.m. UTC. So yeah, I think that's going to coincide with Jerome Powell saying some more stuff today, which seems to have less and less effect all the time, every time he says something. But generally it's bad news, isn't it? so we'll see what happens there. So yeah, I'll post this video for now anyway. So yeah, if you need TradingView, go to savewith.crypto.org/TV, and that gets you $30 off a pro plan, or you can just use the free trial. And also, if you want to use ByBit, go to savewithcrypto.org/ByBit, and that can get you up to a 30,000 free trading bonus. Or you could use BitGet, savewithcrypto.org/BitGet, and that gets you, I think it gets you up to a $8,000 bonus. I mean, I deposited $6,000 and I got a $200 bonus. So, that's kind of how it works, really. But there you go. It's all good fun. It's a little bit scary at the moment, but I'm sure everything will be fine soon. It'd be nice to see another super green day, wouldn't it? I'll look forward to that. Anyway, so meanwhile, please do leave a nice comment. Tell me what you think. That'd be good. And make sure you're subscribed, got a notification set on all, and above all, tell your friends.